Welcome back to Because We Got High with Rhea, Kelly, and Bree. This is the L episode, and this podcast is presented to you by OCB Rolling Papers, our favorite rolling papers in all of the land. Shout out to OCB, who have delivered a plethora of rolling papers
Big
to
shouts.
our office.
More than we'll ever be able to go through.
No, I'm going to go through them for sure.
Okay.
I'm definitely going to use them. I'm going to use them all, but we have a ton, and we love OCB, and you guys should love OCB too. They got the organic hemp, they got the bamboo, the cones that make it so easy. You know, some people don't know how to roll, and that's unfortunate, but it's true. With a cone, just stuff it up, twist it, you're good to go. It's easy breezy, beautiful OCB. Right now, you can go to ocbusa.com/high and get yourself a little deal. You'll get some booklets, you'll get a tray, you'll get that all for way less than you would usually get that. $20 or more, forget that. We're paying way less. So go to ocbusa.com/high and make sure you are smoking what we're smoking, because we're classy and we're trashy from Champagne, France. Woo-woo. Let's get into the episode, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing today on this lovely Tuesday afternoon? The fall is here. The last time we recorded it was summer. Now we're in fall. How we doing?
I'm doing all right, personally. I'm very distracted by Kevin talking to himself, walking through the hallway.
It looks pretty intense.
Maybe he's practicing
Super
something.
intense.
Maybe he's going to give a speech.
something. Wow, a look behind the curtain. I'm doing good, personally. I'm happy about the weather not being so hot. I'm sick of sweating my dick off every day.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
all I
vibes
do
up.
is sweat all the time, and I'm not really. I feel like I was never a sweater. Now all of a sudden I'm sweating all the time.
There's
I'm
nothing
sick of
worse
it.
than your dick being extremely sweaty.
Yeah, it's the fucking worst. It's the worst thing.
Your balls
Your
getting
ball
away.
sweat. That's the worst.
Dripping.
Can't have it.
I hate my balls sweat.
drip.
Dripping down your legs. It's the
Yeah.
worst.
I hate having balls.
I hate having balls too. It's the worst thing.
I
I wish
love
I could just get
having
rid of them.
huge cojones.
How big are your cojones?
Bree can't
Probably
even walk.
watermelon one.
Monster.
Yeah.
Bree came
monster.
in here today. I saw her literally struggling to walk.
I was
That's what
Because
her
limping.
balls
her balls
are.
are dragging
Yeah.
on the ground.
They're dragging on the ground.
You ever
They're
hear
just
about
too
people
heavy,
who
too
only
big.
have one ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend from high school
Super ball.
got bullied a lot for it.
What are you supposed to do about that?
There's nothing you can do about it.
You get it. You get another one. You get a fake one, a silicone one.
You get a fake ball?
Yeah. Have you not seen Sex and City? Steve, he wants to go get.
Right,
he wants to go get a fake ball. I
But
know.
That's too much. Just let it
how
hang.
does somebody in high school? Well, I guess you're hooking up with people. People would find out you have one ball.
He
But
talked
I
about
feel
it.
like I. Do you think you would know? Like, I think I would
So
know,
here's
but I'm
my-
almost confused.
In,
I'm gonna
in
look it
response
up.
to that, I don't think I've ever hooked up with someone with one ball, so I don't have anything to compare it to.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
Everybody I know, I'm like, I have a barometer for balls for sure.
Yes.
One
But I
testicle.
don't know if I could spot the difference because I've never seen or experienced.
But don't you feel like balls sometimes congregate to look like one because of the
Yes.
sack?
Okay, so
Yes.
this is what it would look like. Just a saggy
No, I need
side.
a reel. I need a reel. I don't need a diagram.
I'm
Real.
trying.
Pornhub?
It's not really. It's Google safe. I don't
Pornhub
think.
one ball.
I typed in
Pornhub-
one testicle.
Pornhub one ball right now.
Yeah, just see what's up.
Well, either way,
See what
both
they got.
all 6 of our balls are
Yeah.
fucking smutty right now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about luxuries. How are you doing?
I'm great. I'm good. I can't hear much. My ears are
Yeah,
blocked
are
up.
you a little sicky?
I haven't been healthy in a while.
You have been sick for a bit. Are you feeling any better?
No.
No?
Only
Fuck.
usually getting worse. But I'm hoping things get better for me.
Damn, I hope that as well.
Yeah,
I
me
hope so,
too.
too.
That fucking blows.
Thanks,
Do you
guys.
have are you an allergy girl? You got allergies this time
might
of year?
be. I never thought I was.
Could
but
be. Could
Allergies
be.
at this time of the year? True.
This is
the
peak
year. This is-
allergy time.
y-
This time and
I thought
springtime.
spring.
Springtime and
I thought it
fall.
was spring, yeah.
People don't think about the fall, but it's bad for
I'm a
allergies.
sneaky summer allergy bitch.
Oh yeah? I
Yeah.
get that though. Everything's in full
Sneaky.
bloom. It's
My
hot.
allergies start popping around summertime.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
either
yeah.
way.
a lot of pollen. Things are blooming.
Yeah.
How
it
are you doing,
happens.
Maria?
Good.
Yeah,
I'd say today's a decent day.
that's good.
I
It
too.
was
got
a
no
rainy
complaints.
day, so you want to kind of stay in bed type
Yeah.
of day.
Oh my
you
God,
know,
the rainy
I've been-
day.
I've been having a really weird sleep schedule. I'm all fucked up. My sleep schedule is so fucked. I can't get on the right page.
I feel you.
I've
I feel
been
that too.
I was up all hours of the night, and I think the weekend fucked me. I slept like Saturday night from like 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. And then I was up until 5 a.m. And then I slept from 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. again. And then I was up once again all night on Sunday. And then last night I couldn't fall asleep till like 3:30 o'clock. I was about to say.
3:30
It was like
o'clock.
3:30 o'clock.
3:30 a.m. And now I don't know. Can't
This
figure it
sounds
out.
Yeah.
like my insomnia shit all the time.
sucks.
I've actually gotten better though. I've
Yeah.
been sleeping more.
That's
a lot
good to
at
hear.
night. Yeah.
You know what? You were
Yeah.
struggling
passed
with
it
that
on
for a
to
while.
I was
so we
struggling for
grabbed
like
it.
years, but it sounds like you're stepping in my
I think
right in
I
my
took
shoes.
I took the I wouldn't say it's insomnia though.
Okay, all right.
I've just
Well, yeah,
accepted
we-
like I don't sleep. That's like a thing.
Yeah.
It's an almost guarantee if I text Bree in the middle of the night, she answers. Like I know if I'm up and I'm like, oh, I got no one to talk to right now. Text Bree 4 a.m, she's usually
I'm up.
answering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sadly. I
It's
can't fucking
concerning.
sleep. I could be so tired, lay in bed, wide awake.
Oh wait, this
That's
is
me all the
perfect
time,
for
or
this
used to be.
show. You did a shit ton of shrooms this weekend, didn't
I
you?
did. Okay, so I like. Oh whoa, I did.
That's sick.
I think I did 3.5 grams by myself, and I've done shrooms before. Like we've done them together, but it's always been kind of like a microdose action. And this time, I took 3 pieces of a chocolate bar. Waited 40 minutes. It was literally like a movie scene where you're like, oh, dude, this shit doesn't work. It's not
Yeah,
strong
yeah,
enough.
yeah,
Let me
yeah.
take
Classic.
more. Take all of the rest of them. And then I go for a walk. And I went down the worst street, all college kids, so they started recognizing me.
No.
They're coming up to me. It was so, like, I'm thinking back about it and I'm cringing because they're talking to me. I'm just laughing. And it was kaleidoscope. Like,
No.
I was actually
Fuck
hallucinating,
yes.
but it was like the best thing ever. Then me and Grace sat on our fire escape for 3 hours. We convinced ourselves that left side was hell, and everyone that was going down
Oh my
was
god,
hell.
this is like
Right.
22 Jump Street.
And we were like going through and saying who was a vampire, who was a werewolf, and then like we're like, people were coming out of these cabs dressed as it was 2016, and we were like, are we in a fucking time portal?
Yeah, like,
dude?
are we stuck
sat up
somewhere
there for
else?
Hours, and then we
Damn.
come back inside, and Grace was like. She started freaking out. She's like, I'm hallucinating. I'm hallucinating.
Oh,
I'm
of course,
hallucinating. And then
of
I'm like,
course.
dude, you can't say that because I was doing
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
But it was eye-opening. Love shrooms. Will definitely be partaking in more.
That's honestly the
great.
best. I'm glad you had a good experience because I feel like it could go either way where
Yeah,
you
for sure.
take a shit ton, you're like, oh, I'm fucked and this isn't good. Or like that where you're like,
Or awesome.
oh, the world is great.
Yeah.
And remember when we ate shrooms at your apartment and then did the same thing, walked out onto
Oh,
the street
yeah.
and went to the store and then we had that guy like
Creepy guy.
It was like crazy.
Oh, yeah, didn't
You,
that guy
you-
was like someone with cigarettes?
you got a bad street to go out on
That
shrooms
was
on.
we went down hell when we went. Yeah, we went left.
There's nothing better than being like super high and people watching and just making up lives for those people.
People watching
Amazing.
is the best part. I coming out of your house with that situation would be my worst nightmare. I hate being in a non-controlled environment when on shrooms. Like I want to be in a controlled environment, sitting back on the fire escape and watching people and making up stories for them. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly.
I
That's the
saw
only way to do
fucking
it.
Jackie. So I'm really, and this is when it was
KFC Radio
Bayou?
Jackie?
Yes, we started.
That's the best person
That's
to run into
hysterical.
on
but
shrooms.
but we thought she was homeless, so she
Okay.
was at.
She
Fair.
tweeted about that.
Did she?
No, she tweeted about people thinking she was homeless on a different day. So
Okay.
maybe it was, I don't know.
Well, so this is when we're peak hallucinating, and I'm like, what is this homeless person doing? I watch them smash the phone. She has no shoes on in the middle of the street, like
Stop
makeup
it.
all the way down her face.
Yep.
And I'm like, Grace, because we were saying we're in different universes each street we're on. We're like, look at this
course.
universe. This universe is fucked. And then I'm like, Jackie? She's like, Bree? Drops her phone again, shatters it. She has no shoes on, holding her phone, and then more homeless people came
That's
out of the thing,
unbelievable.
and we thought that they were with Jackie, but I think they thought that they were just friends. It was so funny. Jackie was like, "This is the worst time you could have ever seen me in my life."
that is
Crazy.
the best
Has
thing.
she told this story anywhere? I haven't heard this story until now.
I don't even know if she remembers it. She was fucked up.
There's,
That's
I think,
hysterical.
nobody I'd rather run into more than Jackie.
I
Oh,
know.
I was so-
what a
I was so
surprise
happy.
that would
I was
be.
like,
I would
Grace,
scream.
this is Jackie.
yeah.
I would scream.
And
I'd be
also,
so excited.
Grace is so funny because Grace, we've been with Grace when she starts freaking out. She's like, "Oh, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking
Yeah.
out," and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
all of a sudden she snaps back
Yeah,
into
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's a fun time. Well,
Yeah.
I'm jealous and maybe.
We have to do it again, all of us.
maybe
Yes, it
we'll
sounds
do some more
lovely.
shrooms
It
this
sounds
week
lovely.
because Now I'm itching.
Now
for
you're
some.
fiending.
Wait, imagine doing shrooms and going through a haunted house.
Oh, I think I'd have a stroke. I don't know if I could do it.
I don't
know
want
if I
to.
could.
That's fucked
sounds
up.
I
bad.
don't want to do that.
No.
That
That
sounds
fucked
terrible.
up, but I think maybe
I would
we
like to be
should do
drunk
it.
in a haunted house. There are certain things, like certain situations where I want a different kind of drug. Everybody thinks that, I feel,
Yeah, yeah,
first,
yeah, for
whatever.
sure. Yeah.
Haunted house would be drinking. I would just punch somebody in the face, probably.
Yeah.
Like, it
I
would
think
just-
drinking's a good option.
Yeah.
Because smoking, paranoid.
too paranoid.
No,
yeah.
that would
Shrooms.
no.
I would scream. I wouldn't be able to walk through it. if I
Shrooms,
was
you would
smoking.
like actually think you're getting murdered.
Yeah. that would
Were
be
you
so
guys
tough.
big haunted house people when you were
Yes,
Huge.
every year.
Huge.
Every year, big time.
So if you're from Long Island and you're listening to this, which I don't know, it could be a very few of you, or maybe it's a lot of you. I have no idea. There's a place called Adventureland, which also a movie. So maybe you have
Okay.
heard of Adventureland.
Yeah.
And they had a haunted house there, and it was like a thing when we went every year in elementary, middle school. It was like the beginning of the year, Adventureland. Everyone knew Adventureland
Yep.
was coming.
My town's was
And-
Barrett's.
and it was like,
Schaefer's
oh
Farm
fuck,
for
we're
me.
going to
Everyone
Adventureland.
has their own. It's
Yep.
cute.
Yes, it's so great. It's so cute. And
is
there's
cute.
also the one ride that everyone goes on with the person they have a crush on.
Of course,
And
the hayride?
Yeah, so
Obviously.
ours was the haunted house,
love
obviously,
it.
because it's like
Yeah.
spooky and they have to like put their arm around
And you have to
Of
wait in
course.
the long line,
Yes,
so it's
yes.
like you can hug in
The
the line.
anticipation
And
too, like
then-
leading up to it.
I think the haunted house is like when you have a crush on each other, and then when you're like real deal dating, log flume. It's the log flume. If you're going on the log
romance.
flume and getting wet together,
Damn.
you're in it.
Damn,
Unfortunately,
mine
I
had,
never
like, an
made it to the
amusement
log
park.
flume with like a significant other, but I made it to the haunted house.
That's fun. That's probably more fun.
Yeah,
because
for
you get to
sure.
touch.
It's a lot of fun. Schaefer's Farms had 3. You would go and there was 3 things. You buy 1 ticket and you go through all 3 things, and you have to go through all 3. And so whoever you get on with is like who you're stuck with. It was amazing. But
that's the
first one
best.
was a haunted hayride, which was sick. Like the amount of like fake horror, like fake scared I've been on that haunted hayride to like hold hands is unbelievable. Haunted hayride. Then you go to the haunted corn maze, which a guy just runs around chasing with a chainsaw the whole time. Incredible. Great for holding hands as well. And then the haunted house at the end. And the haunted house always was like a little too scary for me to focus on who I'm with.
Yeah.
So by the time I got to that, I had to get it all in before the haunted house.
Did you ever end up with somebody that you really didn't want to be with for all 3?
Yes.
Because that
is the worst.
nothing better than ending up with the person you want to be with, and nothing worse than ending up with somebody you don't want to be with at all.
No,
Yeah,
because it's
in a
like you're
haunted
focused
house.
on, you're already avoiding the monsters and these haunted things. You don't want to now also avoid
Yeah.
this person you don't want to be with.
And you're just in a bad mood about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
that's
Because
awful.
everybody
Fuck
else
this.
is being cute and having fun. Like everybody else ended up with who they wanted to, and you got stuck with a dud. It's like, fuck.
And naturally, there's another bitch with your man.
Of course, of course. So you're so fucking pissed about her.
Naturally,
Ripping
he's
her
not
apart
with
in
his
my
bro.
head. Yeah.
My
Stupid.
haunted mansion place had a coffin where you could get buried alive in,
Oh my
and
God, no
that was
way.
like whatever guy did that was the coolest guy.
Of course they're
we
the
were
coolest.
like, he did it. Did you see that? Like Matt went in the fucking coffin. He's so hot. That was like the cool thing.
They are so hot. Also, do that. I'd be so nervous to do that because it all is based on your reaction coming out. Like, oh yeah, it's cool going in, but if you come out like squealing like a little bitch, it's
Yeah.
like you can't.
Oh, I could
you're not
never.
cool
Claustroph-
anymore. You're
oh my
not
God,
hot
never
anymore.
could do that.
No, I think
You got to come out and be like, it
being-
was no big deal.
Yeah,
I think
that
being
was sick.
buried alive is one of my greatest fears.
Oh, imagine.
Because I would lose my damn mind. You know when somebody like you go into a closet and like somebody like keeps you in the closet for a long time,
I
like
hate
they
it.
like trap you in there,
I hate
or
being
like
trapped.
I remember the other night like. Me and Devin went into like a refrigerator, like a big refrigerator, and like we couldn't get out, and we were
my
like
God, no.
screaming,
Fuck that.
and we're like, let us out, and it's like 2 minutes. Like imagine like the entire time.
No, forget it. No,
horrifying.
no, no, no.
My
I
biggest-
never thought that was funny when people lock you out of shit. Also, too, when people do this thing where they're in the car and you go up to the car and they like keep driving.
Yeah.
I hate that shit too.
Yeah,
it's
or
funny when
they
it's
lock
happening to
it
other people.
when you keep trying to open it.
Yes,
It's like, come
I
on.
fucking hate that.
My
For some
biggest
reason,
thing
it like sets me
with
off.
haunted houses, though, that I convinced myself and why I can't go into them anymore is that a real murderer dresses up and goes in and just kills people. That's
Well,
what
that's a
I've
great horror
convinced
story. Has
myself.
that been like?
things
I'm
have
sure
happened.
that's.
I think
been
that
a
is
I
horror
the
think
thing.
that
story.
happens.
I think it actually happens.
I think it happens every year.
Yeah, people
And
probably
kills
are murdered like
people.
that.
And they kill people.
Are you guys excited for?
Fuck the luxuries. Let's just keep talking about
I know.
Halloween.
Talking about Halloween
I
shit.
know.
Do you know that? How long do you think until the scary clown epidemic comes back? I feel like every single year there's
I'm
like the
surprised it
scary
didn't
clowns
happen
walking
in
in the
quarantine.
streets.
Like you would have thought it would have happened during quarantine.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a weird time.
That is a weird time. It didn't. It didn't happen.
During
It was a long time
quarantine,
ago.
it kind of felt like there was purge vibes happening.
Big time purge vibes. Oh, I was
Yeah.
like afraid a little bit at some days. Like when I was getting shit stolen from my apartment and I was complaining about it all the time, I was convinced someone was gonna come into my house. I was like, they're gonna break in. Like if they can steal my packages, they can come up to my front door. And my like deadbolt is broken. Like all it is my
all
little
you have
ass
to do
lock.
is push my door a
Yeah.
little hard. It's open.
100%.
Well, stop telling people that so that they don't
They
show
don't
up
know
to
where
your
I live.
fucking apartments.
Now I'm gonna
you
be
don't know where I
idiots.
scared tonight.
They don't know where I live. They can't find me.
Yeah. Anyways, luxuries. Let's talk about them.
Well, a little transition. Do we think that being able to go on like haunted things and do these like fun fall activities is a luxury? If you think about it.
I
As
think
a-
they're pretty expensive.
I think,
They are
I
kind
think
of expensive.
honestly, you know what? It brings up a good point. As a kid, yeah, I feel like it is a little bit of a luxury because maybe there are kids out there that didn't get to do that.
yeah. I mean, it's
Exactly.
my friends would go like 10 times a month, and it's like $40 each time.
Right,
$40
it's
is
not
a
cheap
lot.
at all. Especially my shit. When I was talking about Schaefer's, you go to 3 different things. It's like I think it was like $60, which I get because it's all this shit and all that work, and the people have to work every single weekend. Like it is a huge expense. But damn,
And your parents got to pay for it.
Yeah,
of course, yeah. of
We're
course.
12.
You're
Yeah, how
not
old are
10
you?
years
Yeah.
old.
I'm not making my own money at 14. I'm too busy kissing on the lips.
Yeah, we're too busy on the
Yeah,
hayride.
so I guess that is a luxury.
All right, we were just talking about haunted houses and how that just brings back flashbacks and it's scary. It gets your brain thinking, and then you can spiral a little bit, which isn't good. And if you ever need someone to talk to while you're spiraling, or you're just going off the deep end a little, I feel like it's that time of the year. Seasonal depression is coming. Then you can use BetterHelp. So BetterHelp is an online personal therapy. You can do phone calls. You can turn your camera on. You can do video chat. Really, what's ever comfortable for you. So if you're nervous going into, I don't know, an office, sitting on that couch that looks so scary in all the movies, and you're like, I don't really feel comfortable doing this. I kind of want to do it on my own at my own pace. Then you can do that with BetterHelp. Everyone's using it. So many people are talking about it, and mental health is very important. We need to talk about it more. Also, if you need help, you can get it now with BetterHelp. So our podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/hi. That's BetterHelp.com/hi. Check it out.
What other things do you consider a luxury in life?
Oh, well, don't worry. I
Being
have a
able to
little list.
walk is one of them for me.
Being able to walk
Yeah,
is a luxury.
being able to see.
Yeah, just actually being able to use all of my
That's more of like a
my limbs.
blessing.
Yeah,
A luxury.
yeah.
Have a functioning body.
Have
yeah.
a functioning
Just having
body.
a
Be
functioning
healthy,
body.
yeah.
Although I complain about my body nonstop. All I do is complain about how it's betraying me at all times. But I mean, at least
My
it's here,
mind
you know.
betrays me.
As does
mind,
mine.
yeah.
My mind is constantly betraying me. It's just the worst.
My mind.
You guys are tied up? You guys are in sync?
It hasn't betrayed me since the shrooms.
Damn.
It
Mine's
hasn't
never
betrayed
not.
me since.
I wish I had some sort of like a transformative shroom situation like you. I feel like
You need to be in a great mood, good setting, good people, and you will.
I feel like I have had an experience of like, wow, that was great. I feel great about myself. It doesn't
Yeah.
stick. It doesn't
Yeah.
stick like you. Like I feel like your life is different now. You're a different person.
I'm a completely different person.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
I
And
know.
it's like I don't care about a lot of things that I like used to care about at all. I don't.
Yeah, it
and
makes you realize
I
a
try
lot
to
of
get
shit's
myself
stupid.
to care a little bit. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, what do you feel about
Come
that?
on,
And I'm
think
like,
about
I
it.
just don't care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just don't care.
It's too bad.
I know.
I
That's
wrote down
not-
some
it's a good thing,
things
too.
that were
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah. I wrote down some things that were I consider luxuries now,
Let's hear 'em.
especially after living in New York for a few years. A washer dryer and dishwashers. Holy shit! I didn't realize how bad those
Yeah.
like how great those
Dishwasher.
were until living here. Dishwasher for sure.
I don't
do you
have one.
Do you have washer dryer? I'll
Nope.
kill you if you do.
No.
Okay.
No.
Because oh my god, I had one apartment where I did. And then I had to go back to one that I didn't. It was like I felt like I was a fish out of water, literally. I was like, this is the worst nightmare of all time. I feel like people don't talk about that enough. Like people talk about it so much, and it's still not enough.
I know. I've been throwing dishes away. Just been like, fuck this.
Honestly, I did that in college all the time. I was like,
I
fuck
don't
this
want
dish.
them
When I
anymore.
still
If you make the
lived-
nachos in the bowl, you
Yeah,
know
it's
how like
like,
when you do
fuck
the cheese,
this.
it's so
Buy
hard
a
to
new
clean
bowl.
that fucking cheese out of
Yeah,
there.
just throw it out.
It's so hard to clean the cheese on chips. Like, throw that shit
Just
away.
throw it away and start over.
Start
That's like
over.
with underwear. Like when I lived
Oh, fuck
when I
underwear.
lived in the city, and this is the laziest one can be. I had a washer and dryer on my floor. Like it wasn't in my apartment, but it was on my floor.
Yeah.
I still refused to do laundry, and like if I ran out of underwear, I would just go buy more.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, let's just start new packs.
Yeah, new
Yeah.
packs, whatever. I kind of
Let's get that
Give me
5
a
for
10
25.
pack, yeah.
down for that now, though. Can I say with underwear? I hate underwear. I hate it.
Oh, I like.
I
ever
wish
since we
I
had
don't
that
wear it.
conversation
Yeah.
on this show,
It's been like
Yeah.
6 years.
where you said you don't wear
Yeah.
underwear. I am so loosey goosey about wearing underwear now.
Yeah.
I go days without wearing underwear.
Yeah.
I'll
I never
sometimes
do.
not wear it, but it's more so like I now for some reason am uncomfortable without it. Like in my pants are uncomfortable, so I'm like but I am constantly throwing it away. I'm getting new underwear like every 2 weeks. Like I'm just always throwing it away. For some reason, as soon as I'm wearing it, I'm like, no, I don't want this anymore. Like something about it, I have like
Yeah.
now an aversion to it.
And it's in the cracks and crevices.
That's I think what I
It's in
feel
your
about
literal asshole.
It's in your asshole. It's,
It's
in your
gross.
flaps. It's in your holes.
It's not needed.
It's so
it causes
gross.
problems that don't need to happen.
I do feel like tight underwear causes more problems
underwear is
than
the
No,
worst.
like satin or silk or whatever causes like yeast infections.
Yeah, they're
and
the
stuff.
worst.
There's
They
a bunch
hold it
of
all
shit.
in.
What
It's
does underwear
terrible.
even do?
It's just
Well,
for
you know,
look,
sometimes
for
it's helpful. I feel.
garment.
Sometimes it's helpful,
With-
but you
I
have to
get
get the
like
right
Your
kind.
balls hang, so you got to tuck them
True.
up.
Yeah, when my
True.
balls hang, that's the worst. I like to.
Yeah, that's
like a
true.
thong?
Yeah, I like to
Man.
suck them all
No
up.
need. You don't need to wear a thong.
You
What's
gotta
it
suck
do?
them all up. Wait a minute, is underwear a luxury technically? I mean, we're talking shit
But
about it.
here's the thing,
But
though.
think
If we
about
go
like if
down
you
the
need
line,
underwear.
then everything's a luxury.
That is true.
Then
That is
we're
true.
we're
Yeah.
throwing out luxury like we're throwing out
All
icons.
right, so now I'll ask you this. I'll ask you this. Do you think what do you think somebody from like medieval times would say about all of the luxuries we have now, which are just basically just advances in society?
Hear ye, hear ye.
The town crier would come out.
The town crier would come out and say, "Hear ye, hear ye."
Uh-huh.
What is this bulb full of light?
Yes, I hate this.
Yeah, do you think it would be so much? It'd be such a shell shock. They'd be like, "This is too much to process. I can't."
Yeah.
I
Well,
can't
think about
deal
your
with all this.
grandparents.
That's true.
Like grandparents hate new things.
Yeah.
They're like,
Most
there's
of
no
them, yeah.
need. What happened to the newspaper?
Yeah.
Why do we need? I don't know why
news-
grandma's
the
British.
newspaper.
but-
So, yeah.
What happened to the newspaper?
What happened to the
What
newspaper?
happened to the newspaper?
What about getting your nails done and like your hair done and stuff, and like facials and spa things?
All very luxurious things.
Super
I'd say,
luxurious.
for us, like working here, it's pretty much a luxury. We don't have to be in at a certain.
Oh,
you
working
know,
at this
it's
house?
very-
Yeah, of course.
This
Yeah, no,
house?
this. Yeah, I've started calling everything this
yeah.
house.
Working in this house is a luxury.
It is a luxury for sure.
It's by far the biggest luxury that we have.
Yes,
Definitely,
it is.
definitely.
Can't get better.
No.
Literally can't get better.
Make it better. Do you guys know that I taught myself how to do nails? Do you see my nails?
I
Nobody even
actually- I
commented
saw
on
that.
them.
You did
this
see
morning.
that. Let me
How
get
do
it.
you-
Look
I
up
couldn't
close.
even-
They're my spooky nails. I did this.
You actually did a good job for
Thank you.
on your own hands.
on my own hands. Look at them both. Look good too.
You did a good job.
I could never.
They're not
I
bad.
could
See the
try.
spider?
They're not bad. The
No.
spider. Do you see the?
Are those your real nails?
These are my real nails.
How long did it take?
It's like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
So
did it.
fucking long.
And
well,
what if
only
you- what
only
if
the
you-
designs took a long time.
But if you fucked up the design, how would you act?
Well, here's what I did. I everyone knows this now. I've talked about it enough. I have my own UV gel thing at home, and I recently got myself.
I
Like
actually
a 30
did not know that.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, I feel like I talk about it all like
No,
so much that it's
I-
annoying. That's
I
why I was
didn't
like,
hear
everybody
about
knows. Anyway, I have my own UV gel thing at home. I was sick of having to go get manicures all the time. I want to change my nails more often than that. Whatever. I recently bought really good quality gel stuff, 36 colors. I've been going
Ooh.
crazy. So I was like, woo. And so I was waiting for spooky season to put a little spookiness on my nails. And what I did was painted the regular colors first, sealed it all up. And so it was fine. And then I would start drawing it on. And if it was bad, I would just wipe it off. So it was,
yeah, that makes
smart.
sense.
it was smart.
Do you feel like now this is something you could pursue on the side with all of the color? You have 36 colors. You have your own gel
I think I could.
light. Mm-hmm. Would you be open to opening up a nail salon in your apartment?
I absolutely could do that. I would like to invite all of you to it. I think that I would do other people's nails much better than my own.
How much
I
would you
can use
charge?
Let's see. What's the standard gel mani right now?
Gel, what, 35?
35? I'll give you 20. You come through.
Oh,
Gel manis.
okay.
Gel manis for $20 from
20
Kelly
bucks.
Keys. Everybody heard it here first.
$20. Come to my house.
Throw away your nail technician. Don't
Yeah, forget
actually.
it. You don't have to go.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you don't have to
fuck
go
her.
anymore. That's a luxury you no longer need.
Yeah.
I got you.
Now
I got
she's
you.
got it. What is a luxury that none of us have that you really want?
Endless money?
Yeah, money, really.
Mine is a masseuse every night. If I could have
oh, yes.
somebody every night, and it's not going to be like my boyfriend or my husband, because eventually they're going to get tired of doing it, and you
Yeah.
can't treat them that way. Not like you would treat that person poorly, but
They're
No,
not
he's
They're
not
there
for
for a
money.
job.
Your
And then-
husband or significant other is not
Working for you.
Working for you.
Yes.
Yeah, you want somebody who you're paying for their services. So
and
they can
they're
really do
good
it.
every
professional.
time.
Like
Yes.
they're not your husband, your boyfriend, whatever,
Yes.
girlfriend. They're not a professional.
Yeah.
I want somebody to massage me every single night before bed, and tickles as well. Half massage, half
Would
tickles.
you want this
Tickles
person
is
to
nice.
be a handsome man?
Yeah,
No.
by any chance?
Or
I
would you
want a
rather
woman.
it be a woman?
I
Yeah.
would rather it be a woman. I would
think
feel
I'd
more
rather a
comfortable
handsome
with being
man.
a woman.
Have you gotten
just
a male?
think
I think I've said this
Fabio.
before, maybe on this pod. Have either of you gotten a massage from a male masseuse before?
I have.
I've never gotten
What do
a
you
massage.
think about it?
I know that they're there. They're professionals, and I know that they're there for the job.
Yeah.
But I can't help but get a little in my head when they start squeezing my butt cheeks. Like when they start,
Obviously.
because you know when they do the full body and
Of
they
course.
get down to your cheeks,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden it's feeling real close to your asshole a little
Yeah,
bit.
for
Like,
sure.
they get in your
you think
asshole?
like
no, they
is-
don't get in
you
your
think
asshole,
like
but
maybe
they're
is
really rubbing your
nude?
cheeks.
yeah, like are your
Yeah.
fingers maybe
Well,
gonna
you
slip into
wear-
my vagina? Like that's
Yeah.
how it feels.
Yes.
It's like pretty close.
Oh.
Well, you just are wearing a thong. You go full, but you keep the thong on.
Oh, I don't keep the
And-
thong on.
Oh, I keep my thong on. Just because I don't know.
little-
It
I
like
feels
to
like I
look
need to have my
cautiously.
vagina covered. And they just like really get in there, but I know it's professional. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
are we having sexy time?
Yeah, what are we,
It is.
what are we
I feel
doing
the
here?
exact same way, and the reason I brought that up is because I had only had massages from female masseuses until the last one I had at this like spa in California, which I talk about constantly. The best. How many times have you heard me talk about this massage?
lot.
I can't stop talking about it, and it's
got
now
good
been like it's been like
hands.
what 6 months since I had this massage. I'm
Was it
obsessed
full
with it. I can't
body?
stop thinking about it. Yeah, it was like a full body Swedish something. First time it was like this cute guy. He had like a ponytail, which I'm usually not into, but I don't know. It was just
Yeah.
like so. Now I've been thinking about it. So now that's my. I would like that once a
Yeah.
week. I don't
And
need him
when-
to come to my house, but I would like it once a week.
And when they're good with their hands,
Yeah, it felt like he had 35 hands.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
how you doing this?
You know that movie? What is it? Matt and Dave get wedding dates or something.
Mike and Dave.
Mike and Dave wedding.
Peter Churn in production,
and
right?
that
Yes.
Yeah.
scene where she's getting the massage and she like comes from the crazy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
That's what I picture.
I've heard stories of that. I've heard stories about people coming from massages
I feel like I
without
probably
without
could.
even them touching that spot.
Yeah, the aura.
For
Yeah.
sure.
thing.
If I
just-
had concentrated, like I think I spent a lot of that massage I keep describing most of the time being like, don't orgasm.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Don't,
Don't
like, I think if
come
I
right
just
now.
let myself, for sure.
Just
For
don't
sure.
come.
People
Yeah.
are so good. What a luxury. I think that's my favorite luxury. Or spa experiences.
You gotta get to one.
I know. I've
We were
never
supposed to go.
had a massage.
Should we go back to the air ancient
Oh,
baths?
yeah.
You know what? That
But
massage
you know
kinda
what?
sucked.
That massage did
The
kind of suck.
massage
We
was
both
not
said,
that great.
And then that massage,
massage
was not good.
that great.
The baths were
The baths
good.
were great. It was a cool place, cool experience. The massage was not that
The
good.
massage was, I would give it a B minus.
Yeah, I
Damn.
agree with you.
Isn't it
completely.
expensive too?
It was
Yeah, it was
very
very
expensive.
expensive, yeah.
It was very expensive. I would rather the place near me on Long Island. It's like a little place. You go in, great massage, cheap, but they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
They
That
really know
that
what
makes
they're doing.
sense. That makes a lot of sense.
I gotta get there.
I
Maybe
think
one day.
you know what I think kind of similar to this. I know this isn't actually a luxury, but it makes me feel luxurious. Candles and robes specifically. That's why I have so many robes.
Feel like a luxury.
Robes. I always walk around like I'll light a bunch of candles and walk around my house in a robe and be like, I'm the richest bitch in the world.
If the
Like,
hotel
check
has
me
a
out.
robe, I'm like, oh, this is nice.
Immediate,
hotel.
immediate, put on.
Immediate, comfy robe.
Comfy
Yeah, I'm
ass
like
robe.
nice hotel.
You ever get one of those cheap ass robes though?
Yeah, like
you know what I'm
sandpaper.
talking
I know
about.
what you're
Those
talking about.
paper thin
Sandpaper
robes.
robes.
You like
Yeah.
you're at the doctor's office, like they're making you change at the
Ugh.
doctor's office.
Ugh.
That's what it feels like.
Nothing's
just
more
be
uncomfortable than
nude.
those robes. I
No.
feel like I feel so like I don't know,
Yucky.
gross. Yeah, I feel like why do
Yucky.
I feel gross? Like in
Yeah.
this weird.
Feel
Maybe because it's such a
perverted in
sterile
one.
environment, and I'm like not that. I'm like not sterile. You know, like all this shit. I don't know.
It is a luxury to take a nice shower and with new soap perhaps and an exfoliator scrub and then
Yeah.
you get out and you put on like a matching pair of pajamas. This is what I did last night.
I was
That's
gonna
why
say
I'm
what you did
describing
last night.
I put on a matching pair of pajamas and then you put on like a robe over that and you get all cozy and like maybe you make yourself a cup of green tea or sleepy time tea.
Love it.
And then you light a nice
I want to do that right now.
pumpkin
Sounds so
spice
great.
candle or vanilla candle.
Yeah,
And you just drift off to bed.
it's gonna be lovely for everyone that wants to do that.
It's gonna be lovely.
It's gonna be
gonna be
lovely,
lovely.
whoever does that
Yes,
tonight.
it's gonna be lovely. Whoever
wanna
does it
do
tonight.
that tonight.
Not
what-
gonna be me tonight,
You know
but-
what all came in the mail? All my bath stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's finally all in the
You
mail.
were
When are you gonna
talking
do
a big
it?
game
Last
about
night I
that.
almost did it. It reminded me, this description right there reminded me exactly of the luxurious moment I want for myself. Almost did it last night, was too tired.
You can't do it on a Monday.
No, I didn't want it to be on a Monday.
You can't
No, it's
relax
gotta
on a
be after, like,
Monday.
Maybe on a
long,
Thursday.
Like, Thursday, maybe even a Wednesday.
I think a Wednesday or a Thursday.
I think Wednesday is the perfect day to do it
Midweek,
because then you
luxurious
get
bath?
into the weekend. It's
Yeah.
like Thursday.
yeah, and then you're excited for Thursday.
By the
Yeah.
time Thursday comes, weekend.
It's weekend.
True,
yeah.
that's true.
Do you guys know it's almost summer?
Yeah, pretty
Like
much.
if you think about it, right? Like
basically almost summer.
October's gonna fly by.
Yeah.
October's gonna fly by. Then we're at Thanksgiving. Then we're at Christmas. And then after Christmas, well, you got some bullshit months that nobody really
But
cares
that's the
about.
longest
And then-
part.
no,
That's
no.
the part where I
But we're
like.
gonna-
I'm
you're
like,
gonna get
will I
through
make it? Will I not
Yeah,
make it?
no.
But it's when people start getting out of their like holiday phase.
True.
And everyone starts itching to like. get
I
to the
feel like
spring,
that
start
period
going out.
lasts so too long, and it's always still fucking freezing.
But that's why everyone
So
gets
cold.
crazy around the spring.
yeah,
That
It's
kind
like,
of
oh,
like,
summer's
ah, we got to get loose.
Yeah,
So
everybody's all
we're
pent
almost
up.
in summer.
yeah, pretty much.
Thinking about luxuries again. What do you think was a luxury when you were a kid versus now? Like, what was luxurious as a kid?
Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
thought that shit was
hell
Boston.
yeah.
It still is Boston, but I thought it was like the nicest, fanciest
for sure. I
place.
felt the same about Ruby Tuesdays versus
Yeah.
like we go to Fridays or whatever.
Chili's.
Yeah.
Ruby Tuesdays was the fancy.
Yeah.
Damn, Chili's.
When
Chili's is
when
good.
my mom
some
would
chips and salsa.
give me money to buy lunch instead of make it for me.
Oh hell yeah, right? Money, give you that check for
Give me
the
that
meal
$5,
ticket, like the ticket that
yeah.
you can. They put the punch card. Did you guys
Yeah.
have that?
No.
We had like you give like
number you
$50 at the
type
beginning
in,
of the month, and then
and it
you.
was your account.
Oh, that's yeah.
That's a little more advanced.
That's advanced.
That's
Yeah, we had a
cool.
paper thing we had to carry around, and like they would.
Yeah, my lunch was bad though.
We had actually pretty good lunch. Like I went to public school. It was a very nice public school, and the lunches were kind of bomb. Like
Lucky.
You
I don't
what?
know if that's just me or what.
No. You know what? Sometimes I crave just randomly. I get in the mood for
What?
those disgusting chicken patties that were so good with the
You know they sell
hamburger
those.
bun.
You know they sell those at
Do
they're
they?
frozen Tyson chicken
Yes.
patties. They are
The-
so
get the
with
frozen
ketchup.
Purdue ones. Those ones taste like the school lunch
The
ones.
Purdue ones are good
Yeah.
too.
So everyone had these.
Yeah.
Everyone had the chicken
Yes, of
patties.
Mine
course.
didn't have it every day.
No, not every day.
Every once in a
Special-
while, special
Yeah.
occasions.
Different food every day. There's pizza. There's the chicken patties.
Yeah, my school lunch was gross. The cookies were fire though. I had a peanut butter and jelly every day from the school because that's all I liked. The meat, school meat, freaks me out.
I didn't eat school meat.
Oh,
I
don't
ate
like
school meat. I'd go as far as to say I ate the like school pasta with meat sauce. And it was,
You
it
were
looked
that- you were that
repulsive.
kinda-
I would eat anything. And I always think to myself, like, I didn't realize how gross that was. Like, I just would eat whatever the fuck I wanted. Like, I was like, oh, that looks good. And it tasted fine. My palate was, I just was like, it's food. It's all right.
Do you ever think about how much trash they're feeding you as a kid?
Oh
Garbage.
yeah, God.
Total garbage.
Well, that's why they started that program, right?
Probably.
Didn't
yeah.
Michelle Obama start
Yeah,
the
I think
whole program
Michelle
about
Obama
feeding
wants us
healthy kids?
to eat
Yeah,
healthy.
but she made the food worse.
Yeah, well now it's rabbit food. I would rather my gross, disgusting meat sauce pasta.
Right.
Kids eat
And we
unhealthy.
turned out okay.
I turned out fine.
Yeah, I think we're doing
Yeah.
all right.
We're all right.
We're good. School lunch.
School lunch, luxury.
Yeah, my college lunch
School
was
lunch
a
was
luxury.
like
What was your college?
College dining room was just, the food was so good.
ours too. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
so good.
unbelievable. Really, really good shit.
Damn, I'm starving now.
Cool. You guys went to college.
Damn. We didn't mean to rub it in your
No,
face.
it's all right.
like
I did
that.
have a cafeteria at Pace that was sick. I got sushi every day.
Oh, that's
Nice.
nice.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they had a good.
And I would watch them roll it too. Like you could see them rolling the
that's
sushi,
nice.
so
Yeah.
you know that
So
you're
you know that
getting
shit
the
was
good,
fresh.
good. Yeah, that was good stuff.
What about outdoor spaces?
My
Luxurious?
backyard's a luxury.
You have a good
my
backyard.
back home.
My backyard right now is unbelievable. We got the outdoor TV, a comfy ass couch.
The outdoor
we got a
TV
fire
is
pit.
huge. Yeah.
It's next level.
It's
I
nice.
love
That's
living
good.
at home.
It is
I know.
good. That outdoor. You have a good outdoor space.
I posted on my story the other day that my parents locked me out of my house, and then I started thinking about it and I deleted it because I was like, no guys are gonna want to talk to me if they know that I still live with my parents.
Right.
Oh
don't
my
don't
God.
keep
I was
reminding
like- I
people
was
that
like,
you live
oh,
it.
Fuck, like,
You
I
live with
keep
your
writing about
parents.
how I live with my parents. Like nobody's gonna want to talk to me.
People are like, damn, we can't fuck now. She's
yeah,
living with
I
her
was
parents.
like, oh fuck, let me delete this. Like, I mean, everyone knows, but like at the same time,
you
do I
don't-
yeah, you
really
don't need to
need to
remind
keep
them.
reminding everyone?
Yeah.
My parents locked me out. I'm 24 years old. Like,
You should start putting up like yourself in mysterious
Mysterious
views,
locations.
you know, like
Yeah.
mysterious location, or like
Like,
go
damn,
to
just
people's
bought this
houses.
house.
Yeah, people's houses with big windows, and just start like taking like go into the bathroom or something and take a picture, like obviously from inside
yeah.
the bathroom out into, I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
just like spitballing to make
Yeah, I'm
people
just
think that I
spitballing.
don't live with my parents. That
Yeah.
they want to talk to me.
Yeah,
but
I just wanna help you
unfortunately,
out
They
with
think
that.
I talk with my parents.
Just
Exactly.
cool parents if that helps.
Oh, I got sick parents. You, if you guys come over, you'll have a good time.
Yeah, you will. Good
You do
I
parents.
sick
swear,
parents, yeah.
I swear, you'll have a good time.
I swear my parents are cool, man. Come over.
I swear they're cool. They are cool.
No, they're great.
Cool
I'm
parents
having
are
a good-
a luxury.
Your outdoor space is cool parents is a luxury. Outdoor space, your outdoor space is really good. My parents just put another porch. We have so many. I was thinking about this the other day. My parents have now 4 or 5 areas around my yard that they just can sit and drink at. Like that's all they want to do. They have the front yard has these like 2 little Adirondack chairs that they sometimes sit in. On the side of the house, they just put this like screened in porch so they can like be outside, but in a screen. There's also, we have a pavilion in the backyard, which is just like this raised thing with all of these, you know, places to sit and drink. And then they also made this like little commemorative area for my dead dog Ollie, and they just sit over there and drink sometimes. Like it's a whole, my
That's
house is
nice.
just spots to drink.
So many places to drink.
A lot of places.
They fucking love drinking.
They love drinking so much.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
And it is pretty luxurious. The thing we used to call the pavilion is now called the Oasis, by the way.
Oh. The Oasis.
That's
It
like
feels pretty
the glass
fancy.
cage.
Yeah.
It is kind of like the glass
Sick
cage.
name.
Have you guys ever not appreciated a luxury that you were given? Or like say you got a gift or something, you threw it away accidentally. I have a story about that. That is why I'm
Yes.
talking about it.
Yes.
Can you think of something on top of your head?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna actually blame this. I'm gonna blame this more on my mom.
Okay.
So, and this is kind of, I don't even know if I should be telling this story, but I think it's okay.
Whatever.
So, you know, when you do your taxes and then you get like a return check
Yeah.
that has money, like
Yeah.
sometimes you get money back.
Yeah.
So I got money back and my mom almost threw away the check.
Oh,
And when she found the check that she put, it was like in the trash, and then for some reason she pulled it out and was like, holy fuck. She burst into tears. Like literally burst
she
into
felt
tears
bad?
because she was throwing away a lot of money.
Oh,
like
no.
she was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh my God, I can't believe that I almost threw this out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel like that's like a moment where you like take, well,
That is.
not that my mom took that for granted. She wasn't thinking, but like
It was an accident.
it was an accident,
Yeah,
but it was a
totally.
very scary like thing. Like, you can't just throw away money like that.
No, that's
Yeah,
horrible.
you take it for
That would
granted
make me.
a little
I
bit.
feel so bad with that though. I'm sure you could just like get a new check, but I also think at the same time.
But they're probably got people all the time being like, I lost my checks, so that they get more money.
Well, it wasn't cashed ever.
No,
so like
no,
they would
that's
see.
true.
They would see
That's
like
true.
you never
Yeah.
cash this money, but still, regardless, that's that feeling you get when you do something
You're
like
like,
that. It's awful.
Right.
It's the worst feeling in the world. I one time was given a gift from a boss of mine, a really thoughtful gift. I got this like Burberry scarf, right? I was big on Burberry. I still like Burberry a lot, but it was my favorite brand for a long time. It's pretty much consistently has been. And my boss at the time knew this, bought me a gorgeous cashmere Burberry scarf for Christmas, like just the most beautiful thing. And I wore it every single day. Like it was my favorite shit in the world. I don't know exactly where I lost it. I was like walking or something and it must have fallen off my body. Like I wasn't fucked up. I wasn't like, I was just maybe commuting home from wherever. And I realized it was gone and I have never like cried more in my life. I was like, they're going to know. I wear it every day. Like what if I just suddenly don't wear it? Whatever. I had to get a new one. I felt too guilty.
So you replaced
I
it
replaced
and you never
it,
told them?
and I never told them because I was like, "What the fuck am I?" It was like 2 weeks after I got it, and I was like, "This is insane."
Damn.
But you also loved it. So
I wanted it. Like I wanted it
so
back.
Did you end up
but I
wearing
made
that? Keep wearing it every day after
Of
that?
course.
Oh, well,
And
hopefully
I
they
just-
don't listen to this.
They
No,
won't.
they
They won't. No way.
They
It's
would
just
kind of
fucking-
respect you, probably.
Yeah, that's actually a very nice thing to do.
How embarrassing would it have been though? Like if they just got me this really, really super thoughtful gift, and I just like 2 weeks later fucking lost it. I was like,
Yeah.
how irresponsible.
It is, but it happens.
I know.
And you can't feel shitty. It's like when somebody in your family passes down like a really good piece of jewelry, right? And you lose it, which I've done before.
Yeah, it's the
And
worst.
you feel like an absolute asshole, but it happens.
yeah.
I also lost my dad's baseball glove in the old office, unfortunately.
Oh no, was he upset about that?
Very upset. Something that still gets brought up in my house weekly.
How did it get lost?
What was
when we
in
were
the
with
shuffle?
it was a
baseball
softball
glove?
team, and then we would all
Yeah,
throw our
yeah.
gloves in the mix, and then I may have left it at the field or lost it in the office at some point.
Was it
Oh,
like
got it,
a
got it.
special one?
I know he just had it for a really long time. I think.
Oh, okay.
So I think he was like,
Just
you
a little
know,
attached to it.
you're right, a little attached to the glove. I was like, hang it up, Dad. You're not making it. You're
Yeah.
not making the team.
Yeah.
Damn, cold.
Hanging up dead. You're not making the team. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. What are you gonna do? I mean,
Right.
I guess you're right. People lose shit all the time. I don't know. What's something that you didn't have and now have and appreciate it as a luxury? Does that make sense? The way I'm describing it. Like, damn, I'm so lucky to like have this or to be able to do this.
Maybe our phones and Google.
So true.
Like what?
Having a good ass iPhone. Like, yeah, my phone's cracked.
no,
but I have an
having
iPhone now.
maps on your iPhone.
That's great.
That changes everything.
feel
I
like
don't
we
think
never-
I would have
True.
been
We
able
never
to
not
navigate
had
my
that,
life.
right? We've had that our whole lives, right?
I've
When
not
I was
had it.
younger and
Kelly,
we would
no.
Yeah.
when we would drive to Florida when I was younger, my mom like had a legit map in her hand.
Oh, I had
That's
one of those
crazy.
like
Like,
legit GPSs.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
before that she would
They
not a
didn't
map,
work.
but she would have the map, but she would print out mapquest.com.
I said
She would print
MapQuest,
out
that's how we
directions,
lived.
and she'd have the fucking papers.
Yeah.
And we're driving
Yeah.
19 hours to Florida.
Yeah.
The amount of friends' houses that I map quested to, like that was the only way. Like that was the whole thing. And I would have to sit like shotgun with my dad and explain where we were going,
Yeah.
and then like leave the directions there so he can go pick me up later. You know,
Yeah.
it was such a weird,
How uncomfortable.
so uncomfortable, so
so
strange.
crazy.
If you didn't have printer paper, I had to like write it down.
Yes.
I had to like draw it too. Oh my god, it was.
We're out of
insane.
ink. We're out of ink.
Oh, that was the
ink
worst.
is the biggest fucking scam. You know, ink is still very expensive. You know how
Oh,
there was
yeah.
a time where
You
ink was
need
like the
ink.
most expensive shit in the world. It's very expensive.
we need
still.
ink.
Stupid.
I guess we do need ink. Like, do we? I don't know.
Yeah.
I have this other thing on here that I looked up. You guys know about how lobster, the food, is like a thing for poor people. Like, I'm not kidding. That's like a thing. It's lobster was poor people.
Yeah,
No, it is
that's
because my
bizarre.
nono like won't eat lobster.
Yeah, lobsters. So listen
Yeah.
to this.
That's so crazy.
For those who don't realize, it says in the 18th century, lobster was considered a highly undesirable food that wealthy families steered clear of. It was so abundant along the East Coast in the U.S. that it was used as fertilizer and served in prisons. Kentucky politician John Rowan quipped, "Lobster shells about a house are looked upon as signs of poverty and degradation." So people just really fucking hated lobsters. And the reason why it turned into a luxury item is that trains were developed, right? Now all of a sudden we have trains. they transformed lobster into a luxury because the operators decided to serve lobster to their wealthy passengers who were unaware of the seafood's poor reputation. So these people are like rich as fuck. They're like, oh, give me your finest, good sir, on like this express train. And they serve them lobster. Meanwhile, they're like snickering up in Maine, being like, those fucking idiots. Like, this is poor people shit.
Damn.
And now
Isn't
it's
that
like,
incredible?
the highest-
And now
the
it's like-
like if you're
Yeah.
eating lobster, you're eating good.
Isn't that crazy? This whole article is about how shit's like turning around though. Like, coffee, meat, and spices are now like they're about to be luxury items again. Like I feel like coffee for a minute probably was like when it first came out, it was probably like, ooh shit, coffee.
It
Like,
still is. Like if you get a coffee every day, what's like $5 a day?
yeah, it was like I
it's
got to
up.
start like a medium sized coffee today, Starbucks Grande, $5.26.
Yeah.
I feel like
Coffee a day.
meat
That's wild.
is luxurious.
I feel like meat is luxurious
Like
too.
meat,
you
like
can get pretty if you
some
buy
good
meat
meat.
yourself though.
beef.
Yeah, some
Wagyu beef is nuts. Wagyu's the
Wagyu
best. That's that
is-
good shit. But you know what though? If you buy yourself like a decent cut of meat, it's not that bad. Like it's like if you buy it at the store yourself and then you got to cook it, whatever.
No,
but
no, yeah.
but if
Yeah.
you go to like a steakhouse, I fucking love a steakhouse.
I'm so starving.
I went to
I'm pretty hungry too, now I'm thinking
Del
about it.
Frisco's recently.
Oh yeah, how
Oh,
was
my
that?
mom
It
loves
was
Del Frisco's.
amazing.
Del Frisco's
There was
right
like
in your
so
mouth.
many people though. Like I feel like when you go to a steakhouse, you need like a big fucking group of people.
Yeah, you do.
And there was like
A lot of sides.
yeah, there was like I don't know, 12 of us. And there was just so many steaks, so much meatballs as
Meat.
well, mashed potatoes. Fucking love Del
Any cream?
Frisco's.
Any cream
I'll
spinach?
go to Carbone.
I feel like steakhouse has always got that cream spinach.
I didn't.
Do you like that shit?
Spinach. I do
Cream
like
spinach.
it.
Sorry.
There's a
I'm-
bug.
I
It's
was
bugging
I
me
saw
out,
the
so I
bug right by
couldn't-
your face. I
I
thought it was I thought it was about to
couldn't
fly in your mouth, and then
Yeah, that would have been fun.
that would have been would've been
Shall
something.
we get into the voicemails?
Yes, we can get into the voicemails. Oh wait, actually, I wanted to ask one more thing. Mostly about Del Frisco's. Do you?
Yeah. I
this-
love talking about Del Frisco.
the sides situation. When you guys go to a steakhouse, how do you order? Like, do you order with the group or do you order for yourself?
Ordered.
Depends on the group.
It depends on the group. I didn't know a lot of these people, so I feel like
Yeah.
everyone just ordered for themselves. Piece of advice: when you don't know the big group of people that you're with, or like you know a few people but you don't know all of them, don't put your card down. Don't be the one to put your
Oh
card
yeah,
down.
you did
'cause you'll
this,
never get it
right?
back.
Didn't you do
Don't
this?
be the one to put your card down.
I will never be the
Damn.
person to put my card down.
I don't
First, I
know
never have enough
why.
money on my account, but like, there's just no way.
Just
There's no
don't be
way.
the person to put your card down.
No, that's a stupid thing.
It was one of the dumbest moves I've ever made.
You never got the money
No,
back.
I got the money back. I did,
Oh,
but I
took
had
a
to like
while.
fight for it. I had to
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, to do a little bit of fighting.
Yeah, to do a
when
little bit of
I
fighting.
when I was younger, that was I feel like no, it was my friends would play like credit card roulette, like who has to put their card down. And I was like, never me. I was like, I watch you all get
fun
scammed
game.
all day long. It is fun, but it's like I watch everybody get like have to wait
Yep.
so long to get their money back. I'm like, who wants to put their card down? The only thing I
Yeah.
always say whenever I go somewhere and I'm like not wanting to put my card down just because I don't want to like wait for the money back. I'll always bring up the points thing. Like, does anybody want to like do points? Because there was a time.
Who needs
and
points?
Still, like a lot of people are obsessed with the points. So I'm the first one. I'm like, oh, who wants points? Like whatever. Blah, blah. I don't even have like a Chase Sapphire card anymore. I just like
You're
give
looking
it
out
out
for
to people.
other
Like,
people's
oh, you
points.
guys, like you want the points? Just because I don't want to have to like
That
wait on
makes sense.
Venmos from everybody.
Yeah.
I'd much rather just Venmo my shit
Yeah,
and be
same
done with it.
here.
You know what I mean? I don't want to follow
And
up
Venmo
with
people immediately.
Venmo's a
Always,
luxury.
always. Don't be the asshole.
Don't do it.
Always, you got to. Venmo's a luxury. I fucking love Venmo.
Venmo is a new technology, new luxury.
Yeah,
It's
no,
that new
luxury.
shit. It's that new shit. All right, we can get into voicemails.
Let's get into them.
First up, let's do girl pregame.
Hey guys, it's Julia, and I'm calling about the L episode this week, which is Luxuries. And I'm a senior in college right now, and I'm living in a house with 5 other girls, and it is a luxury to have like a pregame at a girl's like house that's not too big, not too small. It's just perfect. There's always clean Solo cups, you know that. There's always toilet paper. The bathrooms are clean. Like, that's a luxury in college. Like, you go to the lacrosse house, there's 12 guys living in there. There's no toilet paper. The toilet seat's broken, and there's throw up in the sink. Like, I don't think they've cleaned it in the past 3 years, you know? So I just think that's a luxury in college, like going and being invited to a girl's pregame that's not too small, not too big, and has all those luxuries. So love the podcast, and I love you guys so much. So have a good day.
What a positive luxury.
Yeah.
That
my college house was the pregame spot for that reason, because we were like, we want it to be clean and not disgusting.
100%. And I never think that gentlemen appreciate that, because I feel like when you go to those places, it's a fucking war zone. Like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
actually disgusting. I don't know how guys pregame at other guys' apartments, and I feel like there are so few. Maybe now there's like
Yeah.
more guys who take care of their spots, but holy shit.
There's a lot who
even
just don't.
pre-gaming at guys' apartments. Like when you pre-game at your girlfriend's apartment, then you know you got the perfume, the makeup, the touch-ups, the hair stuff. You're good to go.
You're not afraid to sit on the furniture.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like at guys' pre-games, I'll go in and I'm just like standing by the drinks the whole time because I'm like, I don't know if I want to sit on this couch. Like, I don't know what the
And the
fuck's on
lighting
this couch.
in a guy's house is just always like gross.
It's always like
lighting.
one singular
Dim.
lamp.
It's like dim, dirty lights.
It's that one IKEA lamp,
Yeah.
and then that's
Yes.
it. That same shit that everybody has. Maybe there's 2 IKEA lamps.
Yeah.
Like if it's big
you're
enough.
lucky.
Yeah, if you're lucky. Yeah,
And,
literally
like,
that's it.
reused glass cups
Yeah.
with dirt.
And then always the kitchen light is on.
Yeah.
No matter what. The
Yeah.
kitchen light is always on, and then those 2 lamps.
yeah, the faucet has like a creak where it just keeps dripping.
It's always
Yes.
dripping. The sink is full of dishes
Yeah.
every time, no
Always.
matter what.
Hair.
There's
Trash
hair.
to
Yeah,
the
there's
top,
gross hair.
yeah.
Yeah, there's hair all over the sinks. Like
The
all the
sink's always hair.
A man's sink might be the
Gross.
most disgusting place on
Gross.
earth.
There's like toothpaste stuck on it.
Yes, always. Always. The toothpaste is fucked up. There's hair everywhere.
Always.
Gross.
Disgusting.
They leave their trimmers everywhere.
Seat up.
Sick.
Sickening.
Men are disgusting. All right, let's go on. Let's do bidet next.
Hello, ladies. Okay, we're talking luxuries. So the first thing that kind of popped into my mind when I saw this was a bidet.
Ooh.
Like the thing that shoots water up your ass. I remember seeing one for the first time with my grandparents, and it was like the whole, like you have the toilet and the bidet next to it. Fancy, luxurious, all of the above. And I was on Amazon about a month ago, and I found a bidet like connector, like you plug it into your toilet. It's like $30, and I was like, I need to get this. And my life will never be the same. And now I kind of look at anyone who doesn't have a bidet, I just kind of picture them with like shit in their ass or like on it, all around it. Like if you get shit on your arm, you're not just going to wipe it off with a paper towel. You're going to wash that shit, scrub that shit probably 5 times. So why do we leave our assholes like dirty? Moral of story, go on Amazon, get a bidet. It's going to change your life. Okay, bye. Love you guys.
First things first. You know, I would never, if I didn't agree with this girl's message, you know, I would never allow such language.
Yes. Or allow such foul language on the podcast.
Because I know you feel the same way I feel about that shit. That was gross. That was a gross way to describe that situation. However, bidets are the fucking truth.
I've never used
I've never used one.
They are.
They frighten me.
everything. They're. You know what? People. I
Getting
think that they
water
frighten people.
shot up my asshole scares
Yeah.
me.
So it's not shut up
Like,
your
that's
asshole.
just
It's not.
crazy.
It's like, you know, it's a. I'll explain it. The one that she described first, where it's like a separate entity from your toilet, like where it's on the side. I've never used one of those.
Those are like the
those
European
are like
ones.
the European bidets. Like I've never used one of those. However, I have used the Toto toilets that have the bidets in them where you're like sitting already and it's all this stuff. It is much more of a controlled situation than you'd think, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, it sounds very uncontrolled.
And it's also warm. Like it's not people think like, oh, it's gonna be like cold water.
No, I would rather it be cold.
No, the warm is kind of nice.
What, do you have to wipe again after?
It's a little dab.
Oh, it seems
Nothing
like too
crazy.
much.
Then doesn't toilet paper get stuck
Well,
in
no.
your
So
wet
also
ass?
the thing is like you don't wipe first. You don't wipe. You don't, that's gross.
Oh, you don't wipe
before
first?
the bidet. No.
What?
That's like
Oh.
the situation. You know what I mean? And again, I hate this conversation, but I feel like people have to know.
Me
No,
too.
no, you don't even stand up. You don't even get up. You just poop, poop, poop with the numbers.
See, I need to know that it's clean.
I
need
feel
to,
better about seeing it on the paper.
I
Well,
need
then-
a visual check.
Well, you have both now.
I'm
You
gonna
have
get
both.
sick. I'm really gonna
No,
get
it's.
sick.
I
talking
know
about
the
this.
conversation is
know.
bad, but this girl is correct in saying that the bidet is the truth. I've been looking to like buy one for my own house lately, and this I don't know if I trust a
You go
$30
bidet
Amazon
yourself.
one.
Bidet yourself, Kelly.
I'm telling you, anybody that has used a bidet agrees with me. I know it. The minute you guys do, you'll understand.
I'm
You'll
grossed out
understand.
by the
One
whole
day.
situation.
I'm gonna have people on my side about this.
Maybe if I walk into a really rich person's house one day. But
Yeah,
besides
yeah.
That,
They don't
I'm
even
not
have to be
going
at
out
rich
of my
people's
way.
houses. They're in. Sometimes they're in restaurants. I went to a restaurant for dinner like 3 weeks ago. It was in the restaurant, in like Gramercy.
What are people using bidets at the restaurants?
The restaurant just
like
had them. It
fat
was a fancy
shit.
restaurant, but it wasn't that fancy.
That's crazy.
I didn't think it was
Ew.
fancy enough to have that.
Ew, ew, ew. All right.
Anyway, that was
Anyways.
that. That was that. It's the truth. I'm on her side, even though she was foul. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You know. Okay.
It happens.
Let's do our last voicemail. Hidden luxuries.
Hi guys. So I'm calling about the luxury topic. And I'm just gonna say there are some luxuries in life that we don't talk enough about. For example, it is an absolute luxury that we as humans can breathe out of both of our noses and our mouths. Like, could you imagine not being able to do one of them? Like, that's wow. And we're also very lucky. It is a luxury that we have toilets that flush. Could you imagine not having a toilet that flushed? And your stuff was just there all the time, and you just had to get rid of it yourself.
No.
But no, we had this.
Why are we
There's
talking
so much
so
toilet.
much about toilets?
I don't know.
So I think it's luxuries like that. Things that we take for granted are the true luxuries in life. I just wanted to share it. Let me know what you think. Love you guys. Love the pod. Bye.
I kept her here because of the breathing thing.
Yeah.
I was like, that was a funny thought that I never thought of before. She's right, because whenever you're sick, there's nothing worse than having to breathe out of your mouth the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
That's a nightmare.
That's like when you
Currently,
have a
it's awful.
headache and you think about, I never appreciated the times I didn't have a headache.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Or when, has anybody ever asked you what's worse, a headache or a stomach ache? I feel like I am constantly in that battle, and whenever I have one, I think the other. I'm like, I wish I had a
much
stomach
rather
ache.
have a stomach ache right now.
Yes.
And then when my stomach hurts, I'm like, I'd much rather have a headache.
Always.
Headaches are the worst.
They really are terrible. But yeah, I don't know. Just being able to breathe comfortably, mostly.
Being able to use your body.
Yeah, just using your body. Using your
Functionally.
body. It's wild, but we had a lot of nice voicemails coming through about just simple things like that, very simple luxuries. I think that we have learned from this that we can just appreciate all of the simple luxuries.
just
Do you think
appreciate
so?
life.
Let's
a
just
little
appreciate
more.
life.
Everything is a
simple
luxury if you really think about it.
Yeah.
The simple things in life.
Find your
Simple
beach.
luxuries
Who
in
says
life.
that? Corona?
Yes.
Coronas, yeah. Find your beach. Just do that. Find your spa. Find your cute masseuse.
Find your luxury.
Find your find your luxury.
I like that saying.
Yeah.
Frost yourself. I'm just saying all the things, all the slogans. Okay, that about wraps up our voicemails. If you guys want to call in next week, thank you as always for calling. It is 551-258-3436.
We're having a good